Hello, Hubert here, sharing today's lesson. Today's lesson is about checking your attitude. Leaving your ego at the door and really checking with what kind of attitude you are moving. And this, I got reminded and I noticed this, especially today at work, because there were a lot of things going on and I started to notice, I remembered that attitude is very important. It's really key to a lot of things. There are really even quotes of famous people saying that attitude will get you way further than aptitude. That it's really key to be useful, to move forward. So I noticed today at work that I was starting to get negative, and not in the sense of saying no, but rather in the sense of trying to push the project in a special direction. And when I started to check my attitude, I started to notice that actually I was pushing stuff so that it's easier for me, so that it's more comfortable for me, so that everything was rather good on my point of view, rather than just trying something new, rather than just meeting the requirement, rather than just wanting the project to be dealt with the way my superior wanted it to be done, the way it would be more effective. So I started to notice that even though I think of myself as being quite useful and quite to be ready to help and always a very positive, with always very positive attitude, then actually I started to check my attitude. And I started to notice that this attitude was not what I like to think that I am. I was not behaving the way I think I'm behaving. So later in the day I also had like stressful situations with my daughter, with my wife, and I started to notice again that even though I think I like to think of myself as somebody that is very patient, that is very compassionate, that is very quiet, then I started to notice that I wasn't like this. I wasn't very patient. I wasn't compassionate. I wasn't especially fast. I just wanted to have stuff going on the way I liked. So it helped me to just go over the frustration that I was starting to feel, the anger that I was starting to feel because things were not going exactly the way I wanted, as fast and as I wanted them to go. And it was the second reminder of this attitude check. And then later I was reminded again in a blog article about how being a good web developer, and there was again a quote about attitude and how it's very key and how it really solves so much. So that's today's lesson. Attitude, check your attitude. I already did another video on it, on the specific of getting a can-do attitude. And I guess it's really, really crucial that you make sure that your attitude is always towards solving problems, helping others around you, helping yourself, being efficient, less talk, more action, less yes, let's do this, yes, less of yeah, but I'd like it better like this, I think it would be better like this. Of course you can give your opinion, but at some point also you have to notice that sometimes you just want to bend stuff to your will, and that it's not achieving anything. It's not moving any project, any situation forward. It's not moving towards getting shit done. So again, check your attitude constantly. You may be surprised that it's not always what you think it is. Check your attitude.